Hello again everyone, welcome back to another episode of Drawing Fire Emblem Heroes. So this week we got Adrift Camilla, which I think she's just a fan creation from Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, she doesn't actually exist in the games as far as I'm aware. I think it was like a weird banner they did in a January a few years ago where we had like young Azura and suddenly all the Corins, Mikoto and Camilla all have these ults that are in the normal summoning pool. For some reason, I'm really not too sure why. It was like a whole thing of like Azura was having a nightmare because of Loki or something, and I can't remember anything about it. It was way too long ago now. It had its own paralogue instead of it being a normal sort of story banner, which... okay, they used to do that with the Brave Heroes too, but now they've sort of given up and they're just throwing them in a normal story. Your seasonals get your paralogs and your normal characters and Brave Heroes get a normal story. So, anyway, Camilla. What can I say about Camilla? She's like an overly doting sister to Corin. And when I say overly doting, I mean overly doting. Like, she does not let you go. And then, obviously, she becomes like a antagonist if you choose Birthright, which I didn't. You know what, I've had Birthright for years, I just haven't played it. I know exactly what happens in Birthright. It's literally the same as Conquest, but, you know, instead of Conquest, you're with Hoshido, and you're kind of doing everything they're doing instead, and that kind of stuff. It's Fates apart from Revelations is all the same game, really. It's like Pokemon, just there's a little bit of story change and that's it. It's like if Three Houses was done poorer. I think they might have learnt their lesson from Fates and then did Three Houses, and they're like, hey, what if we do 4 routes, but then we had an additional route which is DLC instead, but that doesn't actually affect the main story, but you can get these DLC characters in the mainline story, which is great because they're overpowered and crazy. I wish Fates was done better because there was so much promise with those games, you know, like I like the lore behind it, like the whole silent dragons and the fact you can't say Valor without disappearing or dying. And like, I want to know the history behind Nora and Hoshido as well, like proper history, because they've got some beef going on there. I know it's all brought up by Valor and everything, but I want to know more, you know? Camilla. She's got way too many ults in Fire Emblem Heroes now, like way too many. I think she's either got 7 or 8, which is like some of the most in the game, next to like Lynn and maybe like all the avatars like Robin and Corin, if you're counting both of them, like both male and female as the same character. If so, then I reckon Corin's probably got the most ults, because Corin, it's getting close, it's getting really close, but you know, that's kind of Fire Emblem Heroes for you. I reckon she's going to get a legendary further down the line because Hinoka did, so it's only fair that Camilla does as well. And then maybe Leo, and then maybe Takumi, and then Sakura and Elise. It's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. And they're gonna get added in before we're gonna get a legendary Corin, male Corin. Sorry, Corin fans. Male Corin fans. Apparently you don't exist. Join the club. As of right now, the banner for Soiree Bakut has dropped. I'm saving up orbs, you know, I can't spend orbs on him. I've already spent too many orbs on him. I can't do it again, you know, I just can't do it again. He's only up for like 2 weeks. I don't want to spend all my orbs in 2 weeks and maybe get nothing, because you don't even get a spark on these banners, which I think you should get a spark on all the banners. Yeah, you don't get a spark on any of these banners, which is kind of bad. Not even Fade Pass subscribers get sparks on them. They only get them on like the seasonal ones, but you know, if there was a spark option, maybe it would be different. Maybe I would spend a couple hundred orbs trying to get this Bakut, but nope. Just nope. Anyways, yes, I reckon we're gonna get another Camilla ult at some point. Maybe Christmas or Legendary. I mean, I think we'd do a Mythic Hero. Yeah, I think we'd do a Mythic Hero this month, so if we do get a Camilla, she won't be this month, but maybe next month. Who knows? No one knows. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this week, and hopefully I will see you again for another episode of Drawing Fire Emblem Heroes next time. See ya!